Is TikTok getting banned from the rest of the world? The popular social media app is in hot water as governments worldwide are imposing bans on their devices. It seems like TikTok's data collection ways have finally caught up to them, and they're facing a serious threat of being banned altogether. Will TikTok be able to TikTok its way out of this mess? Or will it face a permanent ban like its government-issued device counterparts? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure. TikTok is facing its moment of truth, and it's not looking good. Governments around the globe, including the US, the UK, Canada, and Australia, have already imposed bans on government-issued devices due to concerns about data security and the potential for Chinese government influence. With so much personal information at stake, it's no wonder the world is worried about TikTok's security measures. Will TikTok be able to turn things around and win back the trust of governments and users worldwide? It's a pivotal moment for TikTok, and its future hangs in the balance. This popular app, which is owned by the Chinese company ByteDance, was launched in 2017 after ByteDance bought the lip-syncing app Musical.ly for 1.5 billion Australian dollars. It has about a billion users worldwide, including an estimated 7 million Australians. TikTok doesn't exist in China. They have their own version, also owned by ByteDance, called Douyin. There are fears the app can harvest your data and hand it over to the Chinese government, like your location, browser history, and biometric identifiers. A 2022 report by cybersecurity organization Internet 2.0 took a look at TikTok permissions in Android. It found that TikTok checks device locations at least once an hour, has access to calendars, contacts, and device information like Wi-Fi, as well as retrieving data about apps that are installed and running on the phone. It also had access to the clipboard, which is usually the last thing you copied. This can be problematic because a lot of password managers use your clipboard, the report concluded. The application can and will run successfully without any of this data being gathered. This leads us to believe that the only reason this information has been gathered is for data harvesting. As a result, some governments worldwide have scrutinized TikTok due to worries about data privacy and its relationship with the Chinese government. And some countries have already banned or restricted TikTok, and there's ongoing speculation that more countries may follow suit. These concerns have been heightened by the fact that ByteDance is based in China, where the government has a history of tight control over the internet and data. There have been allegations that ByteDance is required to share user data with the Chinese government, although the company has denied these claims. Nevertheless, these concerns have led some countries to take action against TikTok. India was the first country to ban TikTok, along with dozens of other Chinese apps, in 2020. The move came amid growing tensions between India and China over a border dispute. India cited national security concerns as the reason for the ban, although some experts speculated that the ban was also motivated by a desire to promote homegrown social media platforms. Since then, the US government has been considering banning TikTok as well, over similar national security concerns. The Trump administration has threatened to ban the app if ByteDance does not agree to sell its US operations to an American company by a certain deadline. We're looking at TikTok, we may be banning TikTok, we may be doing some other things, or a couple of options. The order cited concerns about national security and the potential for the Chinese government to access user data. However, the ban was ultimately blocked by courts, and the Biden administration has since put the order on hold while it conducts its own review. Among other countries, Pakistan banned TikTok in 2020 over concerns about immoral and indecent content after a user posted a video deemed offensive by the government, while the Indonesian government has announced plans to restrict access to TikTok in response to concerns about user data. Australia is also reportedly considering a ban, while the UK has launched an investigation into the app's data security practices. In December 2022, Taiwan's government banned using Chinese-made software, including apps like TikTok, Douyin, and Xiaohongshu on public sector mobile phones, tablets, and desktop computers. The ban came after the FBI warned that these apps pose a national security risk. All signs seem to point to the fact that TikTok may be getting banned from the rest of the world. As countries become more concerned about data security and privacy, they are increasingly looking to curtail the use of Chinese-made software, including popular apps like TikTok. The company is already facing restrictions in many countries, and it seems the trend is likely to continue in the future. The growing political tensions between the US and China have contributed to the controversy surrounding TikTok. The US has been engaged in a trade war with China for several years, and the two countries have clashed over a range of issues, including human rights violations, cyber espionage, and territorial disputes. The US government has accused China of engaging in unfair trade practices, stealing intellectual property, and posing a security threat. As a result, the US has taken steps to limit its citizens' access to Chinese-made technology, including TikTok. Another reason why governments are so worried about TikTok is because of the Chinese national security laws. In 2017, China introduced a national intelligence law, requiring companies to hand over any personal data relevant to the country's national security. What that law requires is that all Chinese entities and all Chinese individuals cooperate with the direction of Chinese intelligence agencies and that they keep that cooperation secret. This law has raised concerns that TikTok may be providing data to Chinese authorities, though the company has denied this. The controversy surrounding TikTok is complex and multifaceted. While concerns about data privacy and the app's ties to China are certainly valid, a blanket ban on TikTok may not be the best solution. There are concerns that a ban could have unintended consequences, such as limiting free speech or promoting protectionism. Furthermore, a ban on TikTok may not necessarily address the underlying concerns about data privacy and cybersecurity, which are issues that apply to many social media platforms. Instead of a ban, some experts have called for greater regulation of social media platforms, including TikTok. This could involve requirements for transparency around data privacy policies and the use of user data, as well as measures to ensure that platforms are not being used for political or ideological purposes. Some experts have also suggested that there could be greater cooperation between governments and tech companies to address these issues on a global level. However, given the current geopolitical tensions between the US and China, it seems unlikely that such an agreement will be reached anytime soon. At this point, it's impossible to say for sure if TikTok is going to get banned from the rest of the world. But one thing is clear: this controversy shows no signs of abating anytime soon. It looks like the fate of TikTok is still up in the air, and only time will tell if it can charm its way out of this precarious situation. Let's hear your comments on this. Do you think TikTok will get banned from the rest of the world? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching!